Alright, welcome back. You know who this is, so let's get right to it. Well, maybe you don't know who this is, but you're going to learn who I am real soon. Alright, let's get it. So now that I've showed you how to line your hair up, I left out one little detail on purpose. Now, before I even hit it with the outliner, notice that I really don't need to. That's just because you have to make sure you use the right amount of pressure to line your hair up. Now, if I didn't, then I would have went to the big boy here, but I'm going to show you what this is used for later, and you're going to see a big difference. With this is the outliner. So now we're going to go into how do you do designs. Alright, so I'm going to show you on the paper real fast how you do designs. There is nothing special about what I'm going to do. So let's just say that this thing is your head, right? And this is your tape line here, and you're trying to do whatever, right? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might want to do this in my head. You might want to just do a part like that. You might want to do something like this. Who knows? You might even want to do a circle. If you can do it on paper, you can do it in your head. You just are not going to use a pen. You're going to use this skinny tooth on this clipper to do the same exact design that you're trying to do. So keep in mind, once you do a design, it is what it is. So if you mess up, make it creative. Try to do something to make it look like it's supposed to be there. Because once it's there until you can get it to grow back, or you can just fade it out and make it bald. Let's get started. So notice here, I had an old design. I'm actually going to recreate it so that you guys can see it. I'm not going to do this part here. I'm going to fade it later. I'm going to show you how to do a regular part right here, and then I'm going to get crazy with it later here in this area, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to fade all that out in the next video after this. Let's get started. So simple. Notice again, I'm not going to use this big clipper. It doesn't, look how much space this takes up. This doesn't give me a lot of room to make a mistake. Then if I just want to do this little piece, all of this right here is on my skin. I don't want that. So then I'm going to have to hold it like this, so I'm only hitting this part. And when I tilt it like this, I'm cutting into my skin more, which might make me bleed. We don't want all that. So we're going to use a small clipper so that I can just hit little small portions at a time. No rush. So you're going to start at the beginning of your hair, and you're just going to press down if you want you to have a straight part. And you're just going to put a little pressure on it. Press down. If you kind of see me swinging, I'm kind of going from left to right, kind of like this, swinging it as I'm going, instead of just going straight back. You don't want to do that because you might get some hair stuck. Don't do that. So you want to kind of hit it and just follow that path, and you're just going straight to the back. I'll do it again for you so you can see it. And you also want to go over it twice at least, or 3 times. They kind of make it the definition better. Because you might have little parts of hair that didn't get cut the first time. So now that you notice that that's there, you can say, well, I like that, but let me get more creative with it. Okay. So then you can hit the back of it. Now, you don't got to hit the back of it if you don't want to. You can hit it wherever you want to hit it. I'm going to hit it in the back. So notice I just went where the part stopped, and now I have an angle in my head. You can get more creative with it and say, okay, let me take that further. So now I'm just going to keep hitting it with the clipper. Keep going over it 2 or 3 times. And now it's down further. You don't like that, then you can say, okay, let's do a Z in our head. Okay, well, let's do it. And notice right here, you didn't really get the shape. So you're going to have to take your time and press down a little small portion. Don't put the whole clipper down, because then you're going to be cutting all your hair right here. And you don't want to do that, because then you won't have a Z. So you just want to press right there. And now you have that. And then you're just going to make it look like it's real. See how it's still dark here a little bit? It's because I haven't cut it very well yet. You want to get rid of all of that. So just keep pressing down. You might even have to go up and down a little bit, just to cut it the way you want it. And just keep pressing down until it looks decent. Now you have a Z in your head. You want to go further, then you can just hit it here again, somewhere else random. And this is a fresh start because you notice I don't have no pre-design here. And you just go here and start something brand new. I don't know what I'm doing. I just like draw and scribble on a paper. You just make stuff up. So now you can stop there like that if you want, or you could just keep going. Why not, right? It's free. You're doing it yourself. Why not be creative? It's not gonna hurt you to be different. Alright, so now notice the extra work that it's taken me to get my hair to go away to where my designs are completely bald. And that's what I'm going to show you, what the outliners are good for and what they're not good for. These clippers again give you the chance to make a mistake because they're not so big. So if you slip or your hand or you cough or you sneeze and your hand was on your hair, the mistake wasn't so bad. Now watch the difference. Again, these are T-edgers. They're really good clippers. However, this is considered a V6 engine. This is not a V8. Yes, they have turbochargers and all that good stuff. I understand that. But this one is like a V6. I love it. It's great. You don't necessarily need an outliner. It's a great clipper. But once you want to go to the next level and you're ready to not make so many mistakes and you think you got it, you want to go with the big guy. You want to go with the T outliner. I recommend it. I recommend this for dry shaving. If you want to shave your goatee, you want to shave your mustache, you want a bald fade, this is the big guy that you want to go to. Again, do not use this clipper if you are not ready. Stick with the edger. You'll be good. You just got to take a little more time to do that. So, unlike the T-edger that you cut on from the side, this big guy cuts on from the middle. So don't be getting confused like, all right, what the world's going on here? You just simply flip the switch and you're ready to ride. You're ready to roll. All right. So from that point, just want to cut it on. And notice I'm going to make another design just so you can see the difference in the power of this clipper. This is all in one take. You see the difference in one take? I didn't have to go over it. I didn't have to keep trying to make nothing. It was all, and notice this part here that's not in very well. One take. Done. Now, since you already got it out, you might as well go ahead and hit your line up one more time because you know that this blade is a lot sharper than your edger. So why not go ahead and hit your edge up one more time? So I'm going to hit that, and notice again we're going to go from left to middle. We're going to stop, and we're going to go from right to middle. I'm just going to clean it up a little bit, and we're going to stop. We're good. We're going to hit our edges on the side a little bit more. While we got the outliner out, while we got the big boy, we're going to go over everything one more time quickly. You might not be able to tell the difference, but I can. And when you use these, you will be able to tell the difference. It is cutting very small pieces of hair that the edgers were just not able to cut. There is a difference, I promise you. And when you use these, you will see it and you will feel the difference. They cut a lot smoother, they cut a lot quicker. But notice when I turn this thing sideways, I don't have a lot of room for error. This is literally the same size as the edge of my hair in the corner. So if I was to sneeze right now or my hand was to slip, I would probably have a gap right here or something in my head. So really, really take your time. I technically probably shouldn't even be using one hand, but I'm confident enough in doing it this long that I would drop it before I would do that to my head. And then that's it. You just want to hit it one more time with these, and you want to go ahead and go over your lineup. I'll do it really fast for you guys since you already saw it in the other video. Just want to go over it one more time. It don't take all day because you already did it. hit the back one more time. Alright. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap. That is how you line your hair up. That is how you follow it up with the outliner. That is how you put designs in your hair. This cost me free $99. I didn't pay anything. Now note, I have about $400 worth of clippers, but I haven't bought clippers in 4 years. So I've saved $1,600 by cutting my own hair. I don't gotta stand in line. I don't have to make an appointment. I don't gotta leave nobody no tip. I can get me a bottle of water, some crackers, Twix, Snicker bar, whatever I need, take a break, come back, keep moving. Before you go to work, before you go to college, before you, whatever you gotta do, if you have a outliner or if you have a T-edger, you can literally line your hair up in about 7 to 10 minutes. When you get good at it, hop in the shower, go on about your business. Save money, save time, look good on your own time. Next video, I'm gonna show you how to fade. And after we fade, then I'm going to show you how to actually cut your hair.
Slim Beats.